Hey guys, my name is Gailor. I'm a guitar player on Malibu Records, and I'm here today to talk to you about Sparkles here. This is an interesting guitar that I get a lot of questions on, and since I'm going to NAMM with StoneTone and Floyd Rose, it was time to kind of talk about this guitar a little bit. It was a gift from my buddy Rick Rosano, who plays in the band Dillingers, and I don't know what it is. So for starters, a lot of people ask me, is it a real Fender? Is it a custom shop? What is it? Got no idea. Nothing on the guitar itself really dictates. It's a 70s headstock. There's no markings on it. There's no markings in the neck pocket. It is a pretty standard looking Strat, skunk stripe, recessed cavity, the whole 9 yards. So it could be a Fender, it might be a Squier, it might be a Warmoth, I don't know. Rick wasn't sure, and frankly I don't care. I really like what it is. But it is definitely one of the guitars I get a lot of questions about. So talk about the guts real quick. GFS Alnico pickups. They are lipstick. They are low output. Really great. One of the things that when I first got this guitar, I was going to yank those out, but after playing it for a little while, I really kind of fell in love with that kind of squawk. Later on, I'll do something clean with it. It's just got a really nice tone to it. They got a chime and sparkle. It's basically a funk machine when you really think about it. And we re-gutted everything here. We put all custom shop CTS pots in it, Switchcraft, and the THX tone pot from Fender. So this is on only the neck pickup itself, so it does some great stuff with the clean. And now I've switched all my Strats over to Tele style round tip. For some reason it's just easier for me to deal with. The frets are stainless steel jumbos. The nut is a Tusk nut along with the string retainers. The locking tuners are all parts, I believe, because the Fender ones didn't fit. It's got a Fender neck plate on it, and this is what we're really talking about most right now. This is the StoneTone rock block made for Strat style bridges now, and this is customized for this guitar. It's a little bit oversized, so I don't really quite have the wiggle in there, but that was on purpose because I ended up making this a hardtail. This is just a trem stop from Floyd Rose, which just holds it in. So I have it set up as a hardtail. It's strung with 10 gauge Von York Calvinite strings. My signature set of 10 through 46. Basically a combination of nickel and cryogenically frozen strings. Very cool company, and I really love these strings. They've been on everything now, and I'm a nickel guy, so this really hits where I want it to be. But you're going to notice that the ball ends don't recess all the way in like they do on a traditional Strat, and it doesn't really bug me that much. I know a lot of guys see that at first and it kind of freaks them out. I solder all the ball ends on anything that I string through, whether it be a Tele or a Strat. So I just tin them up so they don't stretch, and you get a little bit longer string tension through the hole, so it gives it a little more bounce on the low end. So this is pretty much a workhorse. This was going to get a 2-point Fender style Floyd Rose non-fine tuner trem put on here. And after talking to Rob over at StoneTone, we decided to put on one of the StoneTone blocks. So I sent him the whole trem. He built the block out specifically for it and put it on here. And at first I had it on where I had a little bit of wiggle, but it wasn't enough wiggle, and I didn't want to take away part of the block, and I didn't want to cut into the wood because I didn't know if the sparkle would just kind of fall off. I had no clue. So I just ended up making it a hardtail. So now it's got that. It's just really got that ring to it. And it just goes for days and days. I'm currently playing through the Bias FX plugin with the Bias amp mod, and I have a model of my Mark II Coliseum 300B. I think I said all that correctly, from 1982 of my Boogie. So we amp modded that, dropped that in, and I'm using a mock of an 808 out in front of it, so it's got that. Got that nastiness to it if you want to. Just got some nice bite to it and some growl. So like I said, I am going to do some clean stuff on it later. But that's the story behind this guitar. It was a gift from Rick Rosano. It is no frills. I have no idea what it is. It could be God, it could be a Chinese knockoff for all we know. It literally could be just pure junk, but it is a pretty amazing sounding guitar. So I've been digging on it, and it's just got that. It's just got tones for days. If you go up on the neck pickup, and I'm going to roll the TBX or THX, TBX, whatever the Fender pot is, I'm going to roll it all the way up. It's got that. Just got the right amount of nastiness to it, so it works out really well for me. I've been really happy with it. But if you want to get one of these, it's pretty simple. Contact Rob over at StoneTone, and he can custom make this for your guitar. I know he just did one for Andy Fuchs. It came out really amazing. It's on his G&L. He also did one for Chris Poland. It's on his custom model from Schecter. And there's a bunch of guys using these, Ira Black. The list goes on and on. I can't remember everybody's name right now, but I'm really happy with it. I'm really excited about it. I will be at Winter NAMM doing a bunch of different booths, and I'll have a bunch of guitars with me. I'm not sure if Sparkles is going to make the trip. We're going to try. I try to only carry 2 guitars when I have to fly to LA, so hopefully I need one Floyd guitar for sure. And I was going to bring the green Telly, but it depends on how it holds up. But right now, Sparkles looks like she's on deck. So I am going to say goodbye. I am going to say thank you for watching the video. I'm going to tell you to like and subscribe if you can. Tell your friends. You can find me at scottgailor.com, and also new website coming shortly called the Tone Junkie Chronicles, tonejunkiechronicles.com, where we're going to dive into all sorts of fun gear-related stuff, since I get a lot of questions about pedals and amps and settings and pickups, etc. So that will be just a focus on that. But yeah, this is Sparkles, and she's stone-toned rock blocked out is the best way to put it. And this is a custom one-off block, so you can order one any way you want. She's strung up, of course, with 10-gauge Von York Calvinite strings, and of course my trusty Groove Gear fret wrap as always. Thanks for checking everything out. I'll see you guys at Winter NAMM. Hey guys, I know I said that I'll see you at NAMM, and I said goodbye and said all that good stuff, but I wanted to add on a clean part of this video. So real quick, I'm using Bias Jam Up Pro again. I'm using the Blackface Duo with a little bit of chorus and a little bit of reverb from the pedals that are in there. I didn't really dial anything in too tight on this. It's just one of the stock presets. So this is in position 4. So again, so you can hear the tone of the guitar and the rock block and the pickups and all that good stuff. Position 4, TBX is on 10, regular tone is on 10, volume is on 10, and you can hear it's just this really pretty. Now there's no compressor on this, there's no EQ on this. It's just the guitar itself. Just a super nice clean sound, and then of course put it in that 2 spot and get that kind of funky offset clean, that really nice. So there you go. For all you clean junkies out there, that's going to get you the clean sound as well. Shows off the block, shows off the pickups. And again, my guess is this is just a no-name, you know, off-brand guitar. So without a lot of money, you know, cost of a rock block and some better electronics, I got a pretty good little workhorse that doesn't go out of tune and sounds great. So again, I'm going to say goodbye to you one more time.